Hey everybody, how are y'all doing? All right. Well, Jerry Rosberg was here this last week, so in his spirit, I should say, fire when ready.
Do you have any stories about Shep or the dog? Did he ever tell you about that one? When did Shep, the dog by Jerry? Yeah. But for you, does it have any feel, like, I know it doesn't probably feel this way, but being the longest tenured guy here, man, I mean, is that something you recognize, and does it feel different?
It's kind of yes and no. In a lot of ways, I feel like I've been here for a while. I like you said, I'm the most tenured guy on the team, but I still come in with the same attitude that I had my rookie year, where I'm just trying to take it one kick at a time and get better each and every day, just a little bit, and keep the main things the main things. I've said this before: the idea of focusing on the action and not the consequence, and not just in a given kick, but a given day, a given week, a given year. Being where my feet are has been a focus of mine for a while now. So, yeah, I feel like the most tenured guy on the team, and I'll just take that as I have experience in a lot of different environments, different stadiums, field conditions, personnel. Just happy to be here. But at the exact same time, I feel like a rookie, and I'm just getting started.
Justin, Randy said you're a happy guy that they were able to find Tyler to step in for Nick. Can you just kind of describe what he's done to fit into that detailed machine that you guys have?
Yeah, first of all, continuing to think about Nick and what he's going through. Nick's our boy, and it's tough to see somebody that we don't just work closely together. We're good friends. So to see what he's going through, and to hear from him, and know that he's got, as of right now, a pretty long road ahead. That's a tough deal. So we're definitely thinking about him. But at the same time, as it always has been and will be in this business, you got to buy into the next man up mentality. And for us, we're really lucky that Tyler was available. I don't keep tabs on who the free agent or rookie long snappers are out there, but the fact that Tyler was available, we were able to bring him in and sign him. Tyler's done an excellent job in this first wave of camp. And we had every expectation that he would be doing a great job. I mean, he's a former Pro Bowl caliber long snapper and a current Pro Bowl caliber long snapper. And we would all say the same thing. We got great people around us, starting with Chris, Randy, TJ, Sam Cook, coaching us all up. I've said this before, I'm a system kicker and the ball kicks itself, but it applies to all of the positions in the specialist world, the long snapper, the holder, the punter. We're all part of intricate, detailed, well-thought-out system that if we just buy into what we're being coached to do, we will have success. And Tyler's doing a great job of that so far.
Justin, kind of a non-kicking question for you. How big is it for this team to have Rashad Bateman out there on the field again?
It's great to see Rashad working. Obviously, I'm not the head coach, and I can't comment on injuries because I'd like to think in my senior years here that I'm a little wiser than that. But I will say it's really good to see him out there. It's good to see Pat Ricard out there working as well, running around. Not just as teammates but friends. Seeing them back on the field and seeing them, get to work and doing what makes them happy. That's good for all of us.
Justin, you've been one of the top kickers in the league for a while now. How do you keep it fresh? What keeps you motivated to come in here and try to somehow get better than you've already been?
Yeah. All right, so last year around this time, Harbs kind of challenged us to post on the board, like the bulletin board in the locker room, like first thing you see when you walk in. Put a picture up or maybe a phrase or a saying of what's your why. A lot of guys put up a picture of their family, or a lot of guys put up a picture of like a Lombardi trophy. And, you ask essentially what's kind of keeping me motivated. I think for all of us, our why is a collective yearning for that championship experience and bringing that to a town that deserves a championship unlike any other. And at the same time, our whys don't just stop there. My why, it might be something different every single day. It might be, cementing ourselves as the most elite kicking battery that's ever stepped foot onto a football field. And then the next day it might just be, getting a chance to see the guys and sit around the breakfast table or the lunch table in the cafeteria and have a good conversation. But the way we get to elevate all of those experiences and share them together is by working our tails off, taking it a day at a time, and ultimately hoisting the Lombardi at the end of the year. And I think that's what we're all working toward, and that's what we got our eye on.
Justin, you talked about the focusing on the process and not necessarily the result. I'm curious, when you have the long snap, the nuances that you look for in that process, that's it.
Sure, that's a great question. I'm not going to answer it fully because I don't want to give away trade secrets. But the way we operate as a field goal kicking unit, we emphasize being aggressive and intentional in everything that we do, starting with the snapper. So for me, if I can see and feel the confidence of our long snapper before before he even gets in his stance and puts his hands on the ball, and as Jordan is getting set up, I can just feel that we're going to make this kick. It all starts with what we do out here on the practice field, the intricate little details that I'm not necessarily going to get fully into, but knowing that we work day in and day out on those things, it kind of helps, the whole process become streamlined toward our main goal, and that's just making kicks.
For years, the specialist trio was called Wolfpack. Last year we played around with Wolfpack 2.0. What would you like me to call this group on the air this year?
We haven't really thought about it too much. I think, check in with me maybe next week. I'll have an answer for you, or maybe not. I don't really know. I'm less worried about that, more worried about just smashing kicks. So we'll go that route. Watch out for that spider right there.
Thank you, Justin.
All right, you got it, guys.